Hi. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. So we are going to be continuing with the typical day in the life vlog. This is part 2 of it. So all I did after cleaning my fridge was to give Milan a bath, and right now all I'm just doing is to help him wear his clothes. So I'm letting Milan say hi to you first. Milan is a little shy in front of the camera, but whenever I'm doing my hair tutorials and all that stuff, he always wants to appear in front of the camera. So I don't know why when I give him the chance to appear in front of the camera, he's always shy. So after giving Milan a bath, I'm then going to move ahead and clean my bathroom. So my bathroom is just this small one here. So I'm going to quickly clean it really well. So for the floors, I'm just going to scrub them, and then I'm going to also I'm also going to wipe the walls. So the walls become soapy because of some scum or whatever that is called, and I really don't like them. So I always wipe my walls. So moving on, after cleaning my bathroom, I'm then going to move ahead, and then I'm going to fold my clothes. So my clothes are so many, you guys. I've washed like twice, I've done my laundry twice, and I've not folded them, and I'm afraid they are piling up, and at this rate the clothes are piling up at a very high rate, and they are going to be too much for me to fold in a few days. So I'm just going to quickly fold my clothes as shown in the video. So you guys, today is the day. In this part 2 is where we are going to be doing our fridge organization, and I'm also going to reveal all the meal prep that we have been doing, all the food that we've been cooking all throughout from day 1. So I'm going to fold my clothes and leave it to watch me for a little while, and I hope you enjoy this video and watch it until the end. So I'll leave it to watch me for a little while, and I'll be right back. So I hope you could see how these clothes were too many, you guys. It was a big full basket. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to arrange them later, and then moving on, I'm just showing you all the food we've prepared so far from day 1. So that is all we prepared. So I also prepared some food off camera. So I'm just showing you our black beans. So I prepared for our black beans or njahi. All we prepared was enough for 3 tins. So for for my fridge organization, I'm just going to be using these transparent disposal tins. They are easy to manage and wash and all that stuff, and they are also cheap to buy and all that stuff, so you have to save money too, you guys. Yeah, so for Agideri it was enough for 3 tins. So right now I just shown you 2 because I ate some of my githeri last night. So moving on to traditional managu vegetables, they were 2 tins, and also the same as our mito vegetables. So for my mito vegetables, I'm going to add some milk on one of the tins, or I'm going to add some milk on some of it. So for our sweet potatoes, it was enough for 2 tins again, and for our arrowroot, since it was just 1, it was enough for 1 tin. So this is just my mandazi that I prepared a few days before I did this vlog. So I didn't show you all that, how to prepare the mandazi and all that stuff. So I didn't want to prepare any mandazi since I had some. So moving on, it's in the evening, I just came out, I bought some milk. So for me, I always just go to those milk ATMs zile zinakuanga mtaa. So hizo milk ATMs zinakuanga mtaa, ndio mi buy huko milk, and then all I always do is to add them to these tumblers, and then I always cover them with my aluminium foil and my polythene, and then I freeze them. So I'm sorry, don't judge me for this. I'm thinking of a better way to keep my milk, but for now that is going to work for me, since I don't want to add them to the bottles. Bottles are so hard to manage. I want something that I can clean and see it's clean, you guys. So I hope you don't judge me for that. I'm just showing you a typical day, how I do everything. So you guys, it's in the evening and we have to cook our chapati today, or our dough is going to be sour. So I just made my balls as shown in the video. So all I'm going to do is to just roll them on my chapati dough. On my chapati board. I'm sorry for that. I'm going to make my nice circle as shown in the video, and then what I'm going to do is to set it aside, and then I'm going to preheat my pan until it's medium hot, and then I'm going to add my chapati and cook my chapati, and then I'm going to fry both sides. I know you know how to cook these chapatis, you guys. This is not a tutorial. So right now I'm just spreading oil and cooking my chapati really well as shown in the video. So I'll leave it working for a little while and I'll be right back. So guys, it's the next day. You know you have to cool your food let your food cool before you add them to your fridge. So right now I'm just showing you how our chapatis turned out. They are soft as you've seen. So all I'm going to do is to just fold them nicely, and then I'm going to add them to that transparent bucket that I have. I have 2 of them and I always use them for this kind of stuff. So I just folded them and then I closed it tightly as shown in the video. So for other things I made some rice. I also made some omena. I love my mrenda with omena. I also made some lentils. I ate some for lunch, that is why it's less. Let me quickly show you other things. The fruits, I have some bananas here. I also have some bananas here. I have one watermelon, just that tiny one there, and then I have some oranges here, I have like 5 of them. I have 3 mangoes here, and then I have 1 avocado. I have some avocados, so I just bought 1, and then I have 1 pineapple here. So that is it for the fruits for me. That's all I could afford for now. For other things that I bought, my kitchen is a little bit small, but I hope you can see. I bought some of this. I have some tomatoes here. I also have some peppers here, green peppers, and then I have some onions here. I don't use so many onions. I don't know why I bought this. I just bought it for 100 shillings. The tomatoes are also for 100 shillings. The peppers, the 2 of them, I think are 20 shillings. And then I bought eggs here. These are 10, and then a total of it is 32. And then I bought some potatoes too. I just bought a little bit of it for 30 shillings. So guys, for other things I bought some chili. I love this chili. 1 is 5 shillings. I love it because it's soft. I don't always buy that big bunch. I love these small ones because they are soft, as I've said. So I bought 4 of them. I bought this one too. I also bought this to scrub my toilet floor. I needed that for cleaning the surfaces like this. I always use this. I bought it some other time back then, and I still have it, so I didn't see the need of buying another one for now. I'm sorry, I'm just going to quickly, I needed to wear a sweater. The other is a little cold, so I'm just going to quickly wash my fruits and everything up and clean them up real quick. I have some vinegar, so I'm just going to add a little bit of vinegar here and there. So let's get started already. I'm also going to use some of my soap here, this soap. I'm just going to add a little bit of it here, and that's all. So guys, as I promised you that if I get the chance to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you directly. So all I did was to just clean my vegetables. For the eggs, I just wipe them with a clean cloth. I don't like them when they have some poop on them. That's really nasty. I'm sorry I said that. So I just wipe them with some water and a wet towel like that, and that's all. So again, I don't know why I bought so many eggs, you guys. I don't know. I'm done, and this is everything. These are our eggs here. I broke 1 egg, and these are our tomatoes and peppers. I'm sorry, here are our fruits. Bananas and the watermelon is on top. I hope you can see that. So guys, after washing my fruits, I'm then going to add them to my basket here. This basket was a gift basket, so I didn't throw it away. So I'm going to add my fruits here. As you can see, I've already started adding some. So right here are my bananas. Let me just put my camera well so you can see that. So right here are my bananas. So like I told you, I had other 2 avocados. That's why I bought just 1. So I'm going to add my avocados here like this, and then I'm going to put everything here. I hope it can fit. If it doesn't fit, I'm going to see what I can do about it. I always just put my fruits here. This is my dispenser down here. It's on top of my water jerrycan right here. Today I think I bought a little extra So guys, I'm just going to transfer some of these fruits in my organizer here. I think it's a little too heavy today for this place. This is all I left here, the bananas, one orange, one mango, and one avocado for now. So this is the organizer. So for the pineapple, I place it here on something. And this is my bucket for my flour. I hope you've seen it the other day. And here is where I place my onions. And the rest of the fruits, I place them here for the time being. So I'm just going to remove them if I need to use them. And that is it. So guys, to this upper part, this is where I keep some of my food. Here are my mandazis, and I have some of my vegetables here. I have some of my githeri that we made. I also have some of my beans here, and then I have some of my lentils here and my vegetables. For the rest of my githeri and my beans, I kept them up in the freezer because I don't need them right now. Since I made my chapatis a little later, I added them to this transparent bucket. I have 2 of them, so that is where I always keep my chapatis. I folded them and then I added them there and covered them. This is where I also keep my leftovers. I have some rice and my leftovers and everything else here in this second part or second section. And then moving on to this downer section, this is where I kept some of my eggs right there. And then in this transparent disposal thingy, this is where I keep my green peas. And then too, in this yogurt thingy, this is where I just always chop my coriander and keep them in it. It gives me easier work when I want to cook. And then down below here, this is where I keep just my tomatoes and my peppers. And on this margarine container, this is where at times I add some of my chopped green onions. Zile onions zinakuanga na leaves hizo za green, so I love those leaves for my vegetables, especially when I'm making some renda or any other traditional vegetables. Moving on to the fridge door. Do you say the fridge door? So right over here I just have some of my eggs too. This fridge has egg holder, something like that, so I place some of my eggs here. And this one right over here is just my mayonnaise. And then the part down below, I always keep my watermelon here if I have some. And then right over here I have some tomato paste. I also have some of my leftover mala here. And then, I'm sorry, just remove this tool. Down below, the lower part, I have some of my soft drinks. I have some of my sodas here. And then this is just the rest of my milk. After adding some of my milk to the freezer, I always keep some here for Milan. I'm sorry about the camera angles. I didn't get the chance to talk to you about the freezer directly. So in the freezer I have the rest of my beans, my mandazis, my vegetables and my githeri that I don't need now. And for the freezer door, I just have our milk that we added the other day. See you in my next video. Bye.